Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? So I just want to share with you my two goals for this course, and you're probably going to hear them said a couple of times in the next 8 to 10 minutes. But really, when I'm looking at creating this course, I'm trying to solve two things. First and foremost, if you've been following me for a while, you know I have a particular passion for trying to help the next generation, your kids, think about, talk about, understand, ask questions about money, investing, spending, saving. Particularly one thing has caught my attention and it is interest, and that is if we can help kids understand time. Whether we like it or not, money comes and goes. Money can be replaced, but time cannot. One of the things that I think is really moving is if we can get our kids to understand that when mom or dad spends X, it really means mom and dad are committing X time. I think that's a useful discussion. I do have visions of someday having an app that is free on phones that talks about that. You're going to see an Excel version of that in this course. Again, if you're out there and you feel like writing an app and be a part of this with me, let's talk. Let's do something. But my second part of my journey is, again, financial freedom starts with understanding where you are, where you as an individual, you as a family unit, you as a collective team are. Too many people don't know. Too many people get to the end of the month and go, what happened? Our financial freedom journey took 15 years, but it would have been endless if we didn't take the time to understand where we were going, and ultimately how we would get there together. So let me bring this up again. I apologize. You'll hear these said again. I want to repeat it. So it is important because my vision, I want you to understand my vision and what I'm trying to do. Love your feedback. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me. But again, one rental at a time, how to do it. Great course. This one is also equally important. So goal number one is, again, you got to understand where you are today, where you as an individual, where you as a husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, whatever the family unit is, where you are today. And then again, I want to promote family discussions, healthy discussions, growing, maturing, understanding about income, about spending, about saving, and investing. I'm trying to get both of these things inside this course. So by the end of this course, you will be tracking a family budget and spending, right? Budget versus actual. Now, it's important for me to say that when I say budget, it's not meant to mean cut out lattes or stop going to the movies or whatever. If you want to do it, just plan for it. It's the unexpected surprises. It's the use of your few discretionary dollars that go unaccounted for that create problems. So here's an example. One of the things that you will do very early on is all the green fields, thus the ones on the left, you will be filling out. And then all the peach or rose or whatever color you want to call that, those will start defaulting. So in this case, the family's hourly income is $51.68. You see it there on the upper right corner there, hourly income. You see their housing costs, both monthly and yearly, automobile, food, entertainment. Again, this is fictitious, but it's meant to give you a vision. And then it's meant to start to educate you. So in this case, the family spends 30% of their net income on housing. 30%. You're spending 7% on an automobile or automobiles, 6% on food, 6% on entertainment, 9% on childcare, so on and so forth. I have then translated that to hours a year and then hours a week, depending on what is important. Again, these are great communication points, right? Did you know mom and dad spend 626, almost 627 hours a year providing roof over your head? That's an important discussion. Did you know that our phones cost us 46 hours a year? Great discussions. The gym, 46 hours. Again, these are just discussions. Again, the green ones will be what you and your significant other or you alone put in. And then everything else will start to default throughout the story. You will, at the very end of this exercise, get a spreadsheet that, again, the rows or pink areas are already filled out, but you will be putting in monthly numbers that will change. The monthly ones, January, February, March, April, that you see here, these are input by you once a month. You must do this once a month, and then it will change colors automatically. So for example, housing January, housing February, 2,700. You plan that, it's probably a fixed cost. Good, it turns blue. Food, January, 680. That was higher than expected, so it turns red. Entertainment, again, January, 300. That is below your goal or your budget of 500, so it turns green. These are important. You're going to do this monthly, understand where you are, where the exceptions are, where the surprises are. And it will get easier and easier, and the discussions will get easier and easier month after month. This is powerful. This spreadsheet is the end product of spreadsheet number 2. It is something I recommend you do weekly. You heard Jason and Jennifer talk about weekly conversations. Without a doubt, you must do this monthly. The other thing that's important to me is time. Time is the thing we should think about, not price. When your kids or you go to a store and look at a price tag, I want people to convert things to hours. What it costs you hourly. I talked about it earlier as one of the first PowerPoints, 3 friends going on a $6,000 vacation. Yes, it was $6,000 for all of them, but it was different. For one of them, it was a half a year. For the other one, it was, I remember, 400 hours or something. It's just different. Price is price, but it's not the same for all of us. This is my simple form. It is spreadsheet 1 in the course. 3 fields that you fill out. This is what I want to become an app. So if you're willing to write an app with me that's free, let's do it. Hourly wage input. Put in a tax rate. That produces an automatic calculation of net. Then what you will do, and what I envision is the app, you'll just put in the price and then it will convert for you. What does it cost you hourly? So if you were going to buy a $100 outfit, it costs you or your family 4 hours, 4.3 hours. That's a great discussion. That's why a $6,000 vacation is not equal. So again, these are important for me. I believe talking money, income, spending, savings with the entire family is critical. I hope to encourage that behavior. I hope to demystify. It should not be uncomfortable. It should not be stressful. It's just honest, heartfelt discussions. It's just math, no judgment. And I think it really is worth discussing. So in the end, thank you for watching. Hopefully you got a little happiness out of this. This is holiday season when I'm recording it. So if you're watching this around the holidays, happy holidays. If I missed it, happy holidays anyway. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself.